Hi guys, welcome. Okay, so I made it for the first live. It's 2:14. Put her in the crib with a bottle. I'm hoping that she takes a nap. We'll see what happens. See what happens. Nobody's here yet. Okay. K-Star Love. Okay. K-Star Love. You got passion coming in after disappointment. So if recently you've been disappointed by a relationship or by somebody, passion comes in after you let that go. Moving forward, heading over to greener pastures with an air sign if you're not with anyone. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. If you are with someone, there still may be a little sharp energy around your current relationship, and there even could be an argument. That moves into the past, and you're no longer holding yourself back. So it really depends where you are in your personal life. If you're already with someone, you may have still a little sharp energy to deal with. If you're not with anyone, disappointment moves into the past. You're heading on to greener pastures, an air sign comes in. Chloe, will me and Terry end up together? Okay. Will me and Terry end up together? Got a 70% chance that you end up together, and it's a relationship that's well balanced and even. You got good stuff here. Red Nappy, General. Somebody that you haven't seen or spoken to in some time should reach out to you via some type of a message, or you should hear something about somebody who you haven't spoken to in some time. Get a message about them. It also looks like being at the right place at the right time is going to help to push your love life forward in a positive way. Perseverance takes you places. When it comes to love, there's still arguments around, or there may be an argument around something that you feel is betraying. You don't hold yourself back. You express how you feel. You lay down the law. The relationship moves forward. So it's definitely not the end of the world. That was, yeah, I like when divine timing comes in. Kind of takes care of everything. New me. Why is my brain in overdrive? It feels terrible. You may be suffering from a little bit of impatience and a little bit of injustice, or feeling like things are just not fair and your mind is just going a million miles a minute. It does look like you have a wish. Put it out into the universe, and you might be thinking about walking away from something that no longer serves you. Walking away, it will take you to a better place. Being prepared to move forward brings in a soulmate relationship and a new beginning with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Especially if you feel like whatever's been going on isn't working, holding on to it's just going to make it worse, or it's going to prolong it. The Empress, love, money, abundance, and fertility is coming in. So you're coming into a good time, but you're not free from arguments and turmoil. So you may have to get through this bullshit. And as far as slowing down the mind, there's a couple of things. Meditation for some people will make matters worse. Like the idea of sitting quiet in a dark room with silence just drives them nuts. Um, I have a hard time with it. I I think that the best thing to do is to keep your mind active on something else. Your mind can't focus well on two things. So if you're doing something that requires brain power, like studying a foreign language or putting together like a piece of furniture where you have to like read the instructions and focus on what you're doing, that can help keep your mind off of the other things. If you're sitting around, like washing the dishes, you can wash dishes in your mind. You can be arguing with somebody in your head. You can, I could go out for a run and be fighting with somebody in my head because it's like automatic, right? I don't have to think about doing it. But if you do something that takes your mind and really takes your mind off things, it'll help to slow it down a little bit. Something that's challenging, like learning how to crochet, or like be watching a video on learning how to crochet, you really got to pay attention. If you already know how to do it, then you can kind of go in overdrive, like then your mind can just continue on and your hands are just moving and your mind is thinking about something else. Find something challenging to do and it'll help slow the mind down. It's just a lot going on, and that's the way that you're processing it. It sucks. Trust me, I get it. Definitely get it. Ronnie, I meant to ask, when the spirit knocked over the fan, was it a good or bad spirit? Okay, was it a good or bad spirit? Was it good? It was good. 70% chance, yes, it was good. Two of Swords in reverse, you may be unsure how you feel about it. That stuff is scary. I feel like it's not so scary when you're with other people, but when shit like that happens and you're home alone, it's scary. I went out once to walk the dog, and when I came back in, the salt lamp was on in the living room, and like that's like scary. I know I didn't put it on. How did it turn on? Goddess, what is the energy around my current household? It's a little sharp energy. It's interesting. The Knight of Cups is loving, kind, um, forward moving when it comes to love, caring. But there is some sharp energy. It also could be there's tough love around the household. Mahalia, what career would be good for me now? I can't pull a career out of the sky. I don't know. I would have to know what it is that you do. Like, would I be better as a school teacher or a nurse? Um, I would have to know what your interests are. So send the options with purple hearts. Anthony, how the water sign girl felt after our lunch. How did her friends see me also? Will I have a chance to see her again soon? Let me tell you something. I hope so. All right. Will I get a chance to see the water sign girl again? Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Okay, let's see. How did the water sign girl feel? Well, she's not holding herself back, which is good. She may be a little bit undecided, but she's looking at you as a choice. So she may be feeling like, well, I'm not 100% sure how I feel right now, but I'm interested enough to see him again. He's a choice. Seven of Cups. She's not like, she's keeping her options open, and you're an option. How did the friend feel? Friend felt good. Felt like things would change for her for the better if she had you in her life. Feels like you're very intelligent, very smart, and she also thinks that you're very grounded, stable, and down to earth. So the friend may be encouraging it. Oh my God, I hope so. I would love that. When stuff like this happens, I love it because this would really change the whole, all the energy around you. 100%. Love, general for the week. You may feel a little out of balance or out of whack this week. Two and the Three of Pentacles are both in reverse. Turning to some sort of a spiritual practice will get you through. It's kind of a turmoil, like a little bit of turmoil, or like just a little bit, it could be just a little bit off balance, like spending a lot of time working and not enough time somewhere else, or feeling like you put a whole lot of time into, I don't know, cleaning out your closets, but you got nowhere, that kind of a feeling. It could be a little bit frustrating this week, but towards the end of the week, your intuition is heightened and you feel a lot of relief. There's success around a business thing, and the 10 cups are full. So you could be a little frustrated at the beginning of the week, feeling like I put in a whole lot of effort. I'm putting in too much effort in my work life and I'm not having time for myself. But as the week starts to go, that starts to change and you start to feel like a little bit more balanced. Sarah, T and I had a heart-to-heart last night through text. How's he feeling about it and about us? I don't like talking through text. I got to tell you that. I don't like that, especially when it's important. Text messaging is great for, I'll see you at 12, but I don't think it's good to have personal conversations through text messages. So let's see. How's he feeling? Okay, well, what it shows around him, and this has nothing to do with that you guys were texting. I don't like having important conversations through text or emails. I just think it's much better to do it in person or at least on the telephone. Um, so he's feeling like things right now are either at a standstill or they're very slow moving forward. He's not ready to dive into anything. Feels like the Six of Wands in reverse is like unsuccessful. So you may have to just give this time. I don't know what exactly he said to you, but um, you got the Five of Swords here, which would be that there could be an argument coming up, and there could be a tower moment coming up. Listen to your intuition. You, he may be feeling like he's not ready to move things forward, and if things are moving forward, they're going to move forward slow and steady at his pace. He's not ready to dive into things or to give you 100% just yet. Not with the Death card in reverse and with the Six of Wands in reverse. Just kind of, give it some time. Crystal. Butterfly. Is the butterfly my spirit guide? Okay, let's see. Yes. 70% chance, yes. Temperance. Yeah. Definitely. And not only spirit guide, but you could have ancestors that spend them. Mahalia, I was a sailor person, currently unemployed. I have a diploma for teaching, and I start Etsy shop for tarot readings before 2 days ago. Okay, well, I would definitely keep the Etsy thing going because that's the kind of thing you can do at your own time. You do it at your own leisure, so I definitely would stick with that. Okay. Should I continue? Should I pursue a teaching career? 70% chance you should pursue teaching. The King of Pentacles is also very positive, so I would say that I would go with the teaching thing because it seems like it's very grounded, very stable, and it might be like your soul's calling to be a teacher. You might not do it forever, but you might do it. I think that it's going to be more stable than sales at this point, but I would continue the Etsy thing. I would definitely not give that up. Continue it. Like something like that is great. You do it on your own terms, you do it in your own time, at your own leisure. Somebody can book a reading, and if you're up at 3 o'clock in the morning, you can do it at 3 o'clock in the morning. There's no reason to stop that. Love. What does Jay think and feel about me? Thinks that you're stable, grounded, intuitive, loving, kind, caring, a loyal friend, successful, that you have a lot of potential, and that you're always growing, changing, and evolving. You know, also thinks that you're very successful. I mean, success comes up around you a lot. Ronnie, general for the week. Being at the right place at the right time can push your love life forward, or make the love cup full. You got a couple of things. You have an Aquarius and a Libra around you, or this could be good karma. It comes in around a wish this week. When it's general, it's kind of hard to, there's many possibilities. Also, there could be a Cancer around you, or your life is just moving forward this week pretty quickly. Love, money, abundance, fertility with the Empress. Be careful if you don't want children when that card shows up. Three of Cups. Something to celebrate happens this week, and you're prepared for it. Should be a good week. It should be a nice week. Ashmita, is RJ missing me and thinking about me? Yes, 33% chance, yes, he's missing you and thinking about you. Ashmita, whatever work issues RJ has, is it sorted out now? More or less, 70% chance, yes. I mean, he may still have work issues, but for the most part, he may be in a better place than he's been in a while. Um, Tarot, how mad would the Capricorn be if I blocked him on Instagram? Well, he would feel burdened and he would feel unsuccessful. So I don't know that he would be feeling mad. I don't know that mad comes up around him, but I would be careful. I mean, I always suggest not playing games. I would only block him if you really want him out of your life. I wouldn't block him to piss him off or to hope that he shows up on a white horse. Like, I don't know why people do that. You're like, I guess I get that a lot. Like, well, I blocked him on this, I blocked him on that. We had a fight and I blocked him. Am I going to hear from him? Well, if you want to hear from him, why would you block him? Like, I don't know. I don't know if like people are thinking, well, I'll block him and then he'll show up at my house. Nobody's got to tell me twice to go away. So I'll tell you that right now. If somebody blocks me, that's it. I'm not going to put any effort into it. I mean, that's just how I am. I don't run after things. Like, so somebody else may feel the same way. So my suggestion is only block him if you don't want to hear from him again. Because he might be like me and he may be like, okay, fuck it. I'll put it in the past. Anna, how will my new job turn out from home? Oh, congratulations. Okay, let's see. 70% chance it goes really well. There may be something around that's a little disappointing. Who knows what this could be? I mean, it could be anything. You know, like there are some days that I love being home, and then there are some days where I'm like, you know what? I don't know if this is great for me. Like my schedule is like really crazy. I'm up crazy hours. So there may be something about it that you don't like, but for the most part, it should go really well. TD, general for the week. Okay, well, since this is general, this could be a couple of things. It could be taking a trip to water, by water, around water, or overseas, or this could be your life is moving forward this week. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. New love interest may be showing up. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Leaving disappointment, negativity, bullshit in the past and moving forward, especially if somebody has wounded you or you've had an argument with them. You might be prepared to leave them behind. It may not even be a conscious thing. Like might not even be making like a clear decision. You just might find yourself putting distance between you and this person, whoever it is. Your intuition is heightened this week because you got the moon here. So listen to your intuition. I think it's a good week. Forward moving. Anna, will my friend Pam reach out to me to move forward in our friendship, or is it over? I think she's going to reach out to you. I think she reaches out to you. I don't think that relationship is over with at all. Taylor, will I find a new job soon? Will I find a new job soon? 70% chance, yes, you find a new job soon. Brittany L. Love. What's coming in for Brittany L. You have a wish around love, and you have a soulmate relationship. If you're not with anyone, you've got an Aquarius around you, a Gemini, and possibly an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Next relationship, if you're not in one, should be successful and long-term or long-lasting. If you are with someone, current relationship should be successful. Feeling less burdened by love and feeling like love life is moving forward in a positive way. Anna, is Jerry awakening to communicating with me? I had 3 small weird dreams last night. Okay. All right. Is he awakening to communicate with me? I get a 33% chance, yes. But I'm going to say a little bit higher than that because the 4 of Pentacles is positive. It's stability. And then the 10 of Wands in reverse is also positive. So I'm going to say that he's probably at 50% awakening. He's been thinking about it. Whether or not he moves forward, it might take some time still. But I think he's been thinking about it. Yan Tello, love. Love cup is full. If you recently went through a heartbreak or a betrayal or a disappointment, it's moving into the past. If you're not with anyone right now, you have an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may be feeling prepared and make a decision to move forward with your life. You're going to have choices. You have the Magician, so put out into the universe exactly what you want. You also have a Pisces here. If you've been recently disappointed, there's going to be opportunity for your love life to move forward, and I think you're ready for it. Sue, General. Got some good karma coming in. A little bit of financial stability and starting a new journey. Possibly moving to a new house, change of home, upgrading your house, whatever it is. Four of Wands is positive. New love interest may be entering. If you're not with anyone right now, that person may be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Starting school, on the job training, learning a new skill of some type pushes your life forward to the next level. Golden Queen, when will I conceive? Could be sometime next spring or by the spring. KB, General. Oh, thank you, Brittany. I put on a little bit of makeup today. See, that's the thing. That's another thing about working from home. Like, I feel like I get a little bit lazy. And like teaching hot yoga. I don't ever do eye makeup because why would you do eye makeup to teach hot yoga? But I used to always wear lipstick. So I put on lipstick and then I put the fucking mask on. And I'm like, oh, well, what good is the lipstick? So I'm like, I got to, try to stay on a routine. So I think that's a pitfall from working from home so much. Although I do really enjoy it. Especially now with the car being in the shop. At the dealer or whatever. Humped up. Okay, General for KB. You might be feeling like life has got you stuck in the mud, but the truth is that you have a new journey coming in, and it could have something to do with money, work, career. That would be very successful. It also looks like the love cup is full. Somebody from your past is returning, but your love life is moving quickly with a fire sign. Moving forward quickly with a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could be the person from the past, or it could be this. They could be two different people. And the person from your past doesn't have to be an old lover. It could be an old friend. There may be an offer in front of you that you're not seeing just yet. The Judgment card puts you at the right place at the right time. Divine timing pushes your life forward. That might have to do with business or career. SS, general reading. You've got success around a work project or a career thing. If you've recently been anxious over it, it's moving into the past, and you got something to celebrate around work. Intuition is heightened. Being perseverant brings balance into your life and pushes your career forward. Eight of Pentacles, you could be going back to school, doing on-the-job training, learning a new skill of some type, whatever it is, it's positive and it's good. Hierophant, you may be connecting with a spiritual practice that you get a lot out of. It looks like life is moving forward for you nicely. Oh, Dylan's sleeping, he's on the bed. Oh, you could kind of see him, it's butt. Anna, online there are two guys, one a white guy and the other a biracial. Is they really attracted to me or just wanting sex with me? Okay, let's see. Is the white guy really attracted to me? He is. Okay, he's got 70% chance yes, plus the Page of Cups, which is positive. So the white guy is, okay, is the biracial guy really attracted to me? He is too, but I think the white guy is more attracted to you. You got one ace and you got the temperance card, which means there could be, you may have to have patience with him. And the 10 of swords could be, it either could be he's dealing with a hurt and that's why he's reluctant to move forward, or he could do something that's hurtful. The other guy, the first guy, looks like he's a little bit more interested. Anthony, I want to know, does the Cancer girl want me to reach out to her? Any news from the cards about us? I don't think that right now is a good time to reach out to her because the Nine of Cups is in reverse and you only got one ace. I would give it a little bit more time. I would continue with that other water sign, and then when the energy around you shifts, then I would reach out to her. You'll get a better response. Love. Will I be in a love relationship soon? I'm looking. You should. 70% chance yes. I'm going to say within the next couple of months. Goddess, when will I move and will I win the housing lottery? You should move to something significant in the beginning of the winter. Will I win the housing lottery? Okay, I don't know what that means, the housing lottery, but I'm only getting a 33% chance that the answer is yes. So I'm not confident in that. You know, for years, like I worked like crazy jobs, and at first I was working. My first job, well, my full-time job was 7 miles up the street from here. My part-time job was 2 miles up the street from here. So I put like no mileage on my car because I really didn't go anywhere. I mean, I was working every day, day and night. Um, and then when I started teaching yoga, my schedule, I had those two jobs still, but I was teaching in the morning, 6 a.m. I was teaching on the nights I wasn't at the store. The first year I was teaching yoga, I put 30,000 miles on my car. And when I brought it back to the dealer, the guy was like, where did you go? And I was like, to work. Why? And he's like, where do you work? California? He's like, you put 30,000 miles on this car in 1 year. You haven't put that on the car since you had it. So, and I did that for years. Like it's 10 years I've been teaching yoga like that. I mean, crazy, all over the place. Like, you know, like I could drive 30 miles in the morning, 30 miles home, and then at night go back. I mean, it's a lot of driving. And I always wanted to work from home. I always thought, oh, you wouldn't have to worry about bad weather. You don't have to worry about being late. You don't have to worry about what you're wearing. And I love it. I really do, especially with the baby. So I don't have to like put her in daycare. Although I think she's getting a little bit too attached to me, and I think she does need a little bit of something. But there are certain things about working from home, like putting things off because you feel like you have time, or not being on a great schedule, or yeah, I don't know. There's certain things that I miss about having to be on a schedule and get up at the same time every day. And I could do that now. I just choose not to. And I used to always be very envious of my coworkers that could work from home because I couldn't. I didn't have that kind of job. I did billing. So I had to be there in the office, especially at certain days and times of the month where I had to turn things over for the next month. I mean, I couldn't even take the day off. I had to be there. So, and I still have nightmares about that job. Yeah, nice. I haven't been there since in 8 years. Anna, general aspects of my life, including education. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, overall, when it comes to love, I mean, life itself, not love, you're feeling a little bit less burdened. So the energy around your life in general is starting to get a little bit lighter. Eight of Pentacles, I think you are going back to learn some kind of a new skill. This could be anything from on the job training to taking Zumba classes on Tuesday nights, learning a new skill of anything, learning how to crochet, learning how to paint pictures. But this also could be like a going back to like college for something. That's your choice. Seven of Pentacles in reverse is positive because it's like all the hard work that I've put into my career, now I'm starting to see the fruit of my labor. So that's good. You might be doing something that's a little bit more creative. It could be something that you're just doing as a hobby. Whatever it is, it's something positive that comes in. It also looks like you've got the Magician, so you can pretty much manifest things. You may be thinking about saving for either a new home, a bigger home, a second home, whatever it is. There's something stable that happens around a new home of some type that may be down the line, but that the energy of that comes in too. Reconnecting with a friend from the past, that may be nice. This friend may be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And then the Six of Wands. When we're talking general, I mean, this could be a couple of things. Since this is general aspects, it could be your life is moving forward. Like you're not going backwards, you're moving forward. It also could be taking a trip to water, around water, by water, or overseas. You may be planning a trip to Europe. Whatever it is, Six of Swords is usually beneficial, even though sometimes if you're leaving something in the past, it might not seem like it. You may feel like, I mean, even I feel like when when like I would get a new car, I would feel like, well, I'm leaving this car behind, and I had like you kind of feel a little attached, but it's like you're moving on to bigger and better things. So either way, Six of Swords is pretty positive when we're talking generally. Malika, general reading. Anna, I like that idea, pink with green streaks. I feel like for me though, like my hair, it's dry, and I don't like to like, I mean, I color it, but I just don't want to do stuff that's too damaging and too hard to keep up with because it's dry and it breaks and splits. General reading for Malika. Life changes for the better quickly. Seven of Cups, you're going to have some choices and decisions. Disappointment, or if something was recently disappointing, it's moving into the past. Moving forward, if you're not with anyone right now, you have a soulmate connection coming in around a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but you also have an Aries here. So it could be like a Pisces, Aries cusp person, or it could be the person may be a little older than you. They may be a boss. They may run their own business. This is usually like a strong leader, that kind of a person. If you're already in a relationship, it doesn't mean you have to change relationships. It just may mean that your current relationship is a soulmate relationship and it's loving and kind and your partner is very strong, or he's stepping into his own strength. Page of Wands, you could have some new adventure coming up. Maybe a little bit creative. It could be a creative new adventure on the horizon that you really enjoy. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Paying off a bill, a debt, a loan, or whatever it is, moves into the past and you feel relief. Like reminds me that I gotta make a payment to the IRS. Once that's paid off, I'll feel relief. But I'm not doing anything until I find out what the fuck is wrong with the car. Lena, future love reading, I'm single, okay. Well, you've got success coming in around, all right, got good stuff here. You've got success comes in around a new relationship that's transforming your life, moving on to greener pastures, but there's also money coming in. So that could be a timing thing. It could be like you meet a soulmate relationship at the same time that you got a bonus at work. Or it could be that this person comes in and they have a lot of money. Either way. You have a Capricorn here, you have a Scorpio here. Those are two options. And you're prepared. Capricorn energy is very strong around you. You could be with a Capricorn. Judgment card is here. Divine timing. You don't have to do anything. This person's going to blow into your life when the timing is right. And they might have money. You know, money's not everything, but it sure helps. SS. If me and A get married in the future, would A's family strictly want us to stay in the home country with them, or will they be okay if we moved out? Okay, let's see. Will A's family be okay if they left the country and moved out permanently? I get a 70% chance, yes, they would be okay, but it's going to take some persuading. You're going to have to persuade them. They won't be thrilled, but eventually they'll give in. SS, marriage regarding my brother M. Okay, what's going on for M? He might have a new love interest. Knight of Cups, new love interest enters. He's got a couple. He's got a Capricorn. He's got a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. He also has somebody from the past returning. So that could be three people, or somebody from the past could be either the fire sign or the Capricorn. He's got good luck around him. He's got to listen to his intuition. Passion comes in a well-balanced relationship. He could be, the Empress is here. There could be engagement or marriage, talk about marriage before the end of the year. It could be coming in soon. He's going to have a couple of different options. And one he might already know. Empath Ronnie, finances. You have a wish around finances along with success and the Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility. I think that your finances, you got choices and a wish. They should be improving. Five of Pentacles in reverse, paying off a debt or a loan. Ace of Pentacles, a new business opportunity, a new job opportunity, maybe something that you do on the side that brings in more money. Things should be improving for you between now and the end of the year. Yeah, I'll be back on tonight. I'm trying to get her in bed between 9:30 and 10:30, so then that's when I come on. SS. What's S's mom's feel or thought about me? Okay. What does S's mom feel and think about me? Thinks that you're very successful. Thinks that you're very stable. Three of Cups celebration. So this person obviously liked you. Think that you're well balanced, intelligent, smart, caring, creative, attractive. I think you made a good impression. Deb, general. Life changes for the better quickly. Moving forward. Sailing off to greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is going to guide you right to divine timing. Leaving regret and negativity in the past. Moving forward, you may be spending a lot of time with a Capricorn who is very persistent. It also looks like somebody from your past may be returning. They could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And you're coming into a point in your life where you got some good luck. Don't be afraid to take chances. Luck is on your side. Sarah, he's been out of town all weekend, but will we get a chance to meet today? Okay, will we get a chance to meet today? 70% chance, yes, you should be able to meet today. If not, it would be soon. Anna, will my love life improve and be better before the end of this year? What signs could it be with? Okay, let's see. Is love life improving before the end of the year? 70% chance, yes, it improves before the end of the year. You have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It might be a Sagittarius. You're going to have choices. You have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You have a creative type. Could be a Libra. You got a Libra here, but there's also a creative type. So it could be somebody who's really unique, like an Aquarius, or it could be a Libra that comes in who is like very creative or has a creative job or a creative hobby of some type. But you have several options around you, which is nice. Love. Should I cut my hair short or keep it growing? Okay, should I cut my hair short? %70 chance you should cut it short. Here is my 2 cents. Because my hair is very dry and it breaks off a lot and I feel like it takes a long time for it to grow. I would not cut my hair unless I was 100% sure that I wanted to do that. And I have never felt that way. My mother, who was a hairdresser, had given me a couple of cuts in my day that I was just like, why would you ever do that to a kid? I don't know, but it was done to me. And it took forever to grow out. If you happen to have like good, strong, healthy hair and it grows quickly, I would say, what the hell, give it a shot. You know, like some people, I feel like especially people that have very straight hair, when their hair grows, like it grows fast because it's straight, where my hair is all like, so if your hair grows fast, I would say go for it. Give it a shot. The energy of something different is healthy and it changes other things. I know it sounds really stupid, but it's the truth. If you start changing certain things, the energy around you starts to change. And I think that that's good. So I'll be a hypocrite and tell you that I'm not going to do it. But I think that if you have the guts to do it, go for it. And if you have hair that grows pretty quickly, it'll grow back. Deb, general love. feeling prepared for forward movement. There's also going to be a great change that comes into your life. This is change, growth, evolving. Um, your next relationship can be sort of like an upgrade to what you had. So whatever, not to say that you didn't have good connections in the past, but the death card is evolving. It's like taking it to the next level. And it doesn't have to mean that it ends in marriage or that anything like that. But it's like a relationship where you're getting the respect that you deserve. Like you're just on a better frequency in the next situation. Now, the people you have around you. You have a Pisces. A new beginning is possible with a Pisces, a Scorpio, and a Cancer. Pisces, Scorpio. You got three water signs around you, all three of them. But you also have the Magician here, which means you can put out into the universe exactly what you want, and it should show up regardless of sign. You know, I want a guy who is physically fit. I want a guy who's 6'2". I want a guy who's got green eyes. Whatever it is, put it out into the universe, because the Magician can help manifest that. Listen to your intuition. Moving on to greener pastures, you're not going backwards, you're going forwards. You're heading towards all 10 cups being full. You're on the right path. Anna. My current job, really disappointed that I'm leaving their company. Okay, let's see. Yeah, they don't want to see you go. They don't want to see you go. They don't want to see you go for professional reasons, but I think a lot of people there really like you. They don't want to see you go personally either. Love, working, work career reading for my future partner. Okay. Okay, current partner is a very hard worker. They're very stable, grounded, successful, well balanced, and they're constantly growing and changing. Eight of Pentacles and the Fool. Going for education, learning new skills, starting new journeys. Very positive. They walk away from things that don't work. I don't know what they do. I can't tell you what they do for a living. I don't know, but they're persistent. They're successful. And they're hardworking. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This is like seeing the fruits of their labor. They put in a whole lot of energy. They get a lot back. And they're a hard worker. They don't stay stagnant for very long. Assess. In the future, what should I do to take care of, to maintain a relationship with A? I don't want to leave him. What are potential threats to our relationship? Well, there could be a serious argument at some point. I don't know. It could be about the living thing, because Six of Swords could be moving overseas or changing of locations, moving on. So that could be a potential problem for the two of you. Listen to your intuition, weigh your options, what's most important to you. It looks like this relationship is pretty well balanced, but at some point a third party could threaten the relationship. It doesn't mean it has to end it, but somebody may step in that's a bit of an issue. And I don't know if it's you or him, because this could be far down the line. But there may be somebody around the relationship that threatens it. Doesn't mean it has to end it. You know, like there's free will here. You know, you can work on things. You know, you may decide, hey, we're going to live here for 10 years, and in 10 years from now, we're going to move to Canada, whatever, you know. So you may, like, it doesn't, nothing is like written in stone to the point where you can't fix it. So if you really want to be with him, you can make that happen. It's just going to take compromise. So I think all relationships take compromise, but you guys are on the right track as far as where you are right now. You know, like, it's hard when relationships have fallen apart and you try to put them back together, and then there's big decisions like leaving countries and changing locations and families being involved and that kind of shit, because then like families, you know, like they can be influential. At the end of the day, you got to do what you want, but families can be really tough to deal with. So there's that. There could be a third party that enters at some point, um, for you and for him. I mean, that's possible. So, and that could threaten the relationship. Sue, will I move to Minnesota and attend Mayo, and when? Okay, will I move to Minnesota and attend Mayo? 70% chance, yes, you do. Could be in the spring. The king could also be like towards the end of this year, the beginning of next year. The hearts would be the spring. But this whole year, timing has really sucked for everyone. So take that with a grain of salt. Iveth, if I apply at home acceptance, will I get the job? Okay, will I get the job at home acceptance? I think you're going to get it. Sun is always positive. Yeah, I think you'll get it. I would give it a shot. Let me go back up to the top. Mary, should I wait for S a little more time or move on with someone else in love and marriage? I would not wait around for anybody ever. So if you're in a situation where things aren't working out and there's somebody new shows up, I would definitely give that person a chance regardless. The worst that's going to happen is you're going to get involved with somebody new, the other person shows up, and then you have to make a decision. But the energy of waiting keeps you waiting. You know, it's like a watch pot never boils. Like that expression is still around because the truth is a watch pot never boils. So I would never sit around waiting for anyone. If somebody else shows up, you're interested, give them a chance. If nobody shows up or you haven't found anybody that you're interested in, I wouldn't tell you to go out with anybody if you don't like them. Like, I know people where they'll be like, oh, we'll just go out with him. Who cares if you don't like him? Who cares if, you know, you find him repulsive? Just go out with him. Well, I don't think that you have to do that, but if somebody else shows up and you have interest, I would not wait around for anybody. No, because the energy of waiting keeps you waiting. But that's just the way it works. What stays in motion, you know, what's in motion stays in motion. You know, it's like I used to tell people all the time when I first started running, whatever you do, don't stop. I don't care if you need to slow down. I don't care. Slow down. Slow down, take a breath, catch your breath, but don't stop, because once you stop, it's very hard to get going again. Same thing, you know, if you're focused on I'm waiting, you're going to just keep waiting. So no, I wouldn't suggest that for anybody. Ram, should I propose my new project to my internship or not yet? Okay, let's see. Should I propose my new project? 70% chance, yes, you should. The Knight of Swords, like you, it might, this may have something, Knight of Swords is usually like something that happens out of the blue. The timing may just be right and you go for it and it works out for you. I don't think that you need to wait. Mary, I don't need to check the cards. The cards are not going to tell you to sit around and wait for anybody, especially somebody who's not giving you what you want. The energy of waiting is going to keep you waiting, and that's what's going to happen. Um, yeah, it's not. You know, it's like when somebody asks about a third party. Like I go over this all the time, all the time. If you're asking about a third party, if you're questioning a third party, what does he think of her? How does he feel about her? Does he think she's attractive? Does he like her better than me? all that energy goes to that person, this third party, who we really don't want involved. And it's the same thing. Energy goes where you're focusing your energy, right? So if you're sitting around waiting, you're going to sit around and wait. Nothing is going to happen because the other person feels that you're sitting around waiting. So they don't feel threatened. They don't think somebody else is going to show up. They think that you're waiting for them, and that's what the energy that's out in the universe. Well, I don't have to do anything. I'll make my decision when I feel like making my decision. I'm going to do what I need to do for myself. That person's waiting. And like that's just the way energy works. You know, it's like if you wake up every morning and you're like you eat shitty, right? You're going to have health problems, or you're going to gain weight. If you spend your life waiting for something, you're going to continue to wait. I would never tell anybody to wait for anything because it's like, it brings us back to that whole mentality of like romantic comedies or romantic movies of like waiting for the fucking prince to show up. The prince is never going to show up if you're sitting around waiting for him because he's not the prince. Life doesn't work like that. Where life is not a romantic movie. It's just not. So if your intentions are I'm going to sit around and wait until he's ready, well I'll give him till November 1st. He's not going to show up by November 1st. It's not going to happen because the energy is stagnant. But if you're out doing other things and other people are around you or you have other interests and you're not focused on him, then the energy is different. So then that's when the energy changes and he may think, well, gee, I wonder what she's doing. It's like it's an intuitive thing, but it's also the way energy works. And it's unfortunate that in society, romantic comedies, Walt Disney has made us think that we are like waiting for the prince. Or I'm in the watchtower waiting for my prince on the white horse to show up. I'm waiting, where are you? Well, keep waiting. That's what's going to happen. You're going to keep waiting. There's not one person that's meant for us. There's many people. So there could be somebody else that you're supposed to be with or that you have an opportunity to be with that you're not going to meet because you're in this waiting. Like that's the thing. Energy of waiting for anything is not good. I don't care what the situation is. It's just not good. It doesn't, nothing moves forward when you're stagnant. It's like stagnant water. It's not flowing. Stagnant energy is, well, I'm just going to wait for him, and then when he's ready. Like you wouldn't do that if it was a friend. You wouldn't do it if it was a family member. You wouldn't do it if it was a neighbor. Why would you do it with him? And especially for the idea of marriage, if you're looking to get married and this person isn't giving you anything right now, then that's going to take even, then we're really looking down the line. MEHAC 503, general for the rest of September. There may be a third party situation that is very disappointing around you. You might feel like you're holding yourself back. The Fool. As we move into October, you start a new journey. It's slow and steady wins the race, but you start to feel a little bit lighter about things. You have the Magician towards the end of the month, so put out into the universe what you want, not what you don't want. Nav, what are Ammon's current feelings and thoughts? What are Ammon's current feelings and thoughts? Well, right now he's feeling like his life is moving forward, but he's feeling a little bit burdened. He might have a lot going on around him. He may have had an argument with somebody recently that's weighing very heavy on his heart. Tower moment. So this is what's going on around him right now. His life is moving forward though, and he is listening to his intuition. Maybe thinking about starting a new journey around school, work, or whatever it is he does all day, and he may be leaving things in the past that no longer serve him. That's what's coming up around him now. Cinnamon. One thing for sure I don't. Oh wait. It disappeared before I could read the whole thing. Do I have the right person to be with and give another chance, or am I being tested? Okay, is Cinnamon being tested? 70% chance yes, you are being tested. Yeah, I did. Nina, I've been restless for a couple of days now, like I'm running out of time for something. Is it me, or am I feeling some other energy? And if it's somebody else, who could it be? Okay, let's see. Is it my energy? It's not you, no. Let's see. Somebody else. Who could it be? Somebody from your past, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, feels like they're running out of time for something. Um, but, you know, like stuff like that, like when we're dealing with like picking up somebody else's energy, it could be just about anybody. You may have like a psychic link with somebody and you may be picking up what they're going through. Like it might be the kind of thing where maybe you haven't seen them in 5 years, but you run into them next Tuesday and they're telling you, I'm running out of time. I'm getting married next week and I can't get into my wedding dress. Like that kind, you know, like that could happen. When it's not yours, it could be just about anybody's, and it's bizarre the way it happens. You know, like you could be like, well, that was just so fucking random. But sometimes it is. Anthony, I want to know how the Capricorn and the Cancer girl's relationship will be in the future. Does he still talk bad about me? Okay. Is he still talking bad about me? I don't think he is. I don't think they talk that much. And if they do, I think he feels like he doesn't need to talk bad about you anymore because maybe because she's not in the same country as you or whatever. I don't think he is. Sonia, will I succeed to win the PhD contest this year? Will I be enough prepared? Okay, let's see. Will I succeed at winning the PhD contest? Well, you got about a 33% chance at this point of winning it. Yeah, my neighbor does all kinds of crazy colors in her hair, and it always looks really good. But her hair looks like it's much more resilient than mine is. I think her hair can take it. Maria, Najira, general for career, okay. Well, you got success and the magician, which is very positive for forward movement. Success and the magician is like manifesting exactly what you want. So if you're thinking about getting a new job or pushing your career forward, put out into the universe exactly what you want, because the magician can help bring it to you. Listen to your intuition. You might have to be a little bit patient, but you have a new beginning coming. You could be either getting a raise, a bonus, a promotion at your current job, or you may be thinking about leaving this altogether and starting something new. Um, it looks like forward movement is happening, but I don't know if it's happening that fast. It may not happen until after we're into 2021. Maybe the spring, maybe a good timing, maybe good timing around forward movement. And it's like the judgment card is here. So being at the right place at the right time, or divine timing, takes you to the next level. Hang in there, because it might be, you might need to have patience until the end of the year. Lost my spot. Hang on. Zara, yeah, you could close them. Thanks. Elza, how does Biolel feel about me? All right, let's see. Thinks that you're hardworking, attractive, smart, intelligent, stable, well-grounded, intuitive, attractive. Not bad. Rita T. How does Jay feel towards me? Thinks that you're passionate, intuitive, strong, loyal, courageous, grounded, stable, attractive, intelligent, loving, kind, warm. Thinks that you're attractive. Yeah, this person thinks highly of you. I made it through the super chats. Okay, let me get to the moderators, and then I'll be back on tonight. I'll come back on when she goes to sleep. If she takes a nap before later tonight, I'll come back on, but she's been sleeping for some time, so she may be up for a while. Zara, what will be the next time the Aquarius? I think I will give him a chance. Oh, the next time that you see each other? Could be soon, like within the next 4 weeks. See, this guy means business. If he says he's coming, he's showing up. I don't doubt that for a second. It just may be like logistically when he can get there, and I think it happens within the next 4 weeks. Mel, updated love reading. Oh, what will be next? I think he wants to see you. I think he's going to make definite arrangements to come and see you. Yeah, a new beginning. You might have to have patience with the situation. And he means business. I don't think he's playing games at all. If he says he's coming, he's coming. Mel wants updated love. Well, you have the sun coming out over your love life. Um, Tower, hurt, anxiety moves into the past. And you get somebody that shows up that's putting in as much effort as you always put in. You got a couple of people here. You got an Aquarius, you have a Pisces, you have an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You may be undecided. You might be unsure of which way you want your life to go or who you're going to choose. You got choices. But celebration comes in around a wish. Success comes in around your love life, and along with that comes a new journey. So you got a couple of different people around you. An Aquarius, well, Aquarius, Pisces, and an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. All right, I'm going to go. I'll be back on tonight. At the latest, probably 10:30, maybe before then. All right, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye. Thank you all. Have a good afternoon.